Hey, how's it going everyone? So today I thought I'd show you how to beat the Tofu Survivor, which is an extra mode in Resident Evil 2 Remake. There are 5 different characters in this, although you only start out with one, which is the original piece of tofu. They all have different setups, different weapons, different healing items, different defense items, and the first one's actually really tough. You don't have any guns, and you just have defense knives, but we're showing you how to get through all of them in this one video. They take about 10 minutes or so each. There's no achievements tied to this, so if you're just going for achievements, you don't have to do these modes. It's just pretty much for fun. You unlock a couple of models when you do it also, and I think maybe some concept art. But either way, it's pretty enjoyable and also pretty funny. Let me know what you thought in the comment section. Let's get this going.
This is Nighthawk. Come in, Alpha. Alpha, do you read? Man, I thought you were all wiped out. I've been trying to... Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper, huh? Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Right, so 10 points for anybody who could tell me what the piece of tofu is saying, because I have no idea what is actually going on dialogue-wise. In this run, you only have defense knives as this piece of tofu. Every other piece of tofu gets weapons, but this little guy only has defense knives, so you got to do your best to avoid being grabbed. I got grabbed really early on by that guy on the stairs there. There's not really a fat lot I can do except for take the grab and stab him with a knife. But you do end up running past most of the enemies in this. If anything does grab you, obviously you get a quick shank on it. I think you've also got some herbs and stuff, but it's best to save them till a little bit later in the run, just because it gets crazy towards the end with the amount of enemies that are around. But some people are saying this is the hardest thing to do on the game. I definitely thought this one was pretty hard, the one where you've only got the defense knives, but some of the other pieces of tofu you can be have different weapons. We're going to shank this zombie in the chest, just take the grab, and we've got to run past all these dogs, which is never fun. So this guy turns around to his left, so if you go around the right of him, a lot of the time you can avoid being grabbed. I think I got stopped by a dog there though, like I had a dog in front of me and it slowed me down, so he got the grab. Never mind, I'm missing pieces, chunks out of me, not a great time. It's kind of funny how it's wearing a beret and its freaking torch is like floating in midair. But whatever. Also right here, it seems like as Hunk you can't do this, like you can just sort of squeeze past on the right. But when I try and do that as Hunk, I always end up getting grabbed. Never mind. Just keep going. It's so funny when you're running up the stairs, you almost look like you're just face planting. Especially if you're in danger, if you're on like the danger section of your health and you're walking upstairs. You almost end up pretty much horizontal. But never mind. So this part's actually quite easy. I'm not sure if I did it in this run. I'm pretty sure I did though. Because I originally did a run for Hunk. And redid it because I figured out how to get past these guys without being grabbed. You want to get that one to lunge at you and then run back and turn around to run past the other one that should be firing its little G-creature babies at you. Because the other one will end up finishing its lunge, and as soon as it does that you just want to run to the right and get around both of them. First time I tried to do that as Hunk, I was really struggling to get past those guys without using defense items, but it's quite easy. You stick to the left of that guy, through this door. So you don't actually get achievements for doing this, which is, I don't know, I felt like it was kind of weird. Maybe one achievement just for completing one of the tofu runs would be cool. But nah, the only thing you get out of this, I think, is models and maybe some concept art as well. Which I'm probably going to do a video on showing off all the models and all the concept art. I've got to get everything unlocked first. And I think the hardest things for me to get are going to be beating the game on hardcore with S ranks, which pretty much means no saves or anything. If you're struggling to get past those zombies there, you just want to run past them all. Just don't get stuck on the gate or any doors, and you'll be just fine. If you're coming down this corridor and you stick to the left, and then move to the right, the licker will swipe, I think, on the left side, so it'll completely miss you, but it'll probably hit you here, yeah, right there, leaving me on danger. I can run past these zombies, but that one managed to get me because the licker slowed me down. And I was saving my herbs here, because you've got one of those herbs that makes you take less damage, and I was just trying to stretch it out as far as I could. I'm going to combine some stuff here. Yeah, so you've got 2 red herbs, a blue herb, and a green herb. I just used the green and the red to take me back up to full health. We've still got that red and blue. I'm not sure if that does give you the health boost, actually. I think I was a little bit confused to how the herbs worked. I think that might just be an anti-poison herb. We'll see when I take it what happens. Let's go around these guys. Stick to the left on the canisters. You can get around them quite easily. All the way up the ladder. So I think there's 5 characters in this total. When you get into the parking bay here, you just want to run at this guy and he'll grab you so you can stab him in the chest. And then run around to the right here and this guy will grab you. Stab him in the chest. And you should be able to run for the door. Hopefully. There we go. Run straight past this legless cop. And the licker's going to pounce us if you stick to the left. Get the stab on him. Buys you the time to run through the door. Let's go, go, go. So yeah, it's kind of cool what they've done with these tofu pieces. Like each one has a different setup, different weapons, and for some of them it's quite easy. For some of them it's really tough. This one, like I said, is probably the hardest. Fun though, and you've got to beat this to unlock the other characters. Like I said, I just wish they put achievements in for this. I feel like it would make more sense. Yeah, so I used the blue and red herb there to give myself a boost on health. And if you stick to the left of Mr. X, he shouldn't get the hit on you. He should just sort of look at you, allowing you to get past. We've got to get past this guy. But I kind of stood in his face, because if you go for the door, you'll end up turning your back to him. And he'll get the grab from behind, meaning you can't use your defense item. So I was really just trying not to get grabbed here. Avoided that guy and that guy, luckily. Let's get to the main hall. Running past all these zombies.
What the hell, hunk? You're late for extraction.
There's going to be a guy on the right here. It might be a good idea to just let him grab you. I think I just went for the door. But there's a slim chance, or actually, well, probably more than a slim chance that he's going to grab you there. So be careful when going for that. It might be a better idea to let him grab you, just so you can stab him. Licker coming up here. I think he gets a couple of swipes on me. He chases you all the way up the corridor. You don't really have anything to deal with him unless you maybe wait for him to grab you, but you've got to try and save the defense items for towards the end, because if you get grabbed by one of the ivies, you are completely screwed. And this area is not fun to get past either. Wait, with Mr. X, you kind of just want to try to get around the left of him as much as you can. And I shoved the zombies into each other there, and got lucky on avoiding the punch from Mr. X. Let's go. You can see how tough this is with just the... Oh god, man. I'm getting chunks taken out of me. Run. Go, go, go. I'm getting stuck on the door there too. So, if you don't have defense items towards the end here, you're going to have to get past these 2 ivies. And if you let the first one grab you, when you shank it, it should push back into the other one, stunning them both for a second, allowing you to run past. But yeah, if you don't have defense items with those guys, they're more than likely going to get the grab and kill you, because they one-hit kill you pretty much. Slam their face on your head and just destroy you. It's kind of weird when you see it happen. It literally bites the top of your head off. But whatever. Kind of like a Venus flytrap. That's what their head's like. I never thought of that before. Sort of just came to me. Even in the normal mode as well, just the normal speedrun. In the campaign, they're tough to deal with. Those one-hit kill things, really annoying. Either way, let's keep going. This away. So when you get to this door, there's going to be a bunch of zombies on the other side. And there's not really much you can do, but just try and let one grab you, throw them back into the others to stun them up and try and get around them all. Squeeze in between those guys that are outside the door. And then head this way. Again, we're going to do the same trick with the licker. Oh no, I've messed it up there. Stick to the left and then go right, and he should miss his attack on you. I'm pretty sure I used that in a couple of the other tofu runs, so you should still see it if you watch all of this video. This guy, when he grabs you, if anyone knows a way to get past that guy without weapons, feel free to put it in the comment section, because like when he grabs you, you don't get an opportunity to use defense items. He just throws you to the ground because he's on the stairs and gets a bite. I don't know, maybe if you back up or something. But I couldn't find a way to do it. I just had to let him get the grab on me, take it, and then keep moving. Our super herb, or our strength herb, is about to wear off. So, probably the hardest bit in the run coming up. Through this door. Let's go, let's go. Okay, so you can just run past this guy at the gate, but there's so many enemies here. so I took the G creature wide, it seems. And I got lucky and that zombie grabbed me as I came around. I wonder if you guys can replicate that or if it's RNG. Here we go. Shank. I'm so lucky I had a defense item there. Run! So many zombies. God. Fair play to you if you can replicate this, because it does seem a little bit dependent on RNG. Like, getting grabbed on the stairs, what can you do really but just hit the floor and take it? And hope you get past the rest of the zombies here, man. Ugh. I'm not sure how many defense knives I had left here. If that zombie would have grabbed me from the back there, it would have been GG. Let's go. Look how much of me is missing. There's full-on chunks taken out of me. Oh man, that was such a struggle. Happy I got it done though.
I wanted to meet the Grim Reaper.
Again, 10 points if you can let me know what it's saying in the comment section there. I do not understand. You also get a cool image like that at the end for each of the tofu pieces. That one's chilling in the item box. Alright, on to the next one.
This is Nighthawk. Come in, Alpha. Alpha, do you read? Man, I thought you were all wiped out. I've been trying to... Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper. Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Okay, so this one's called Uiro-Mochi or something like that. I'm probably butchering that. 100% not saying that properly, but try and squeeze past those zombies there. I'm going to grenade this guy. The only thing this piece of tofu has is 36 grenades, I think. Which actually makes it pretty easy, to be honest, because the nades just destroy anything in its path. So we're going to try and conserve a few at the start by not wasting them on those zombies. We just use it on that one that's in our way. And we're not going to use it on these dogs. We'll just keep going. It's funny to watch them climb ladders and stuff. It's like this square of tofu wiggling about the place. Let's go. Okay. So we're going to avoid those guys. And we've got a dog that comes by here, so try to time it so that you throw the grenade on the zombie and the dog to take them both out. Makes your life a lot easier. And then chuck one down the end here to get rid of this zombie and whatever dog is near. But try to save the rest of your grenades. Don't waste loads in this room on the dogs. I mean, they may get a little nip on you, like that one did to me there as I went through the door. But you'll be alright. Honestly, just don't want to waste the grenades there. If they do get a couple of grabs on you, though, because you haven't got any health items, you might want to restart. But that's up to you. You can squeeze past all of these guys. Stick to the right. Again, I can't do that as Hunk. Whenever I try and do that as Hunk, I just end up stuck there. Seems to work as the tofu. Just not as Hunk, although I'd guess their hitboxes are the same. I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with their models. Could very well be. And again, we're going to use that sneaky trick on the G creatures that seems to work for everyone. This actually made me redo my Hunk run because I didn't do it the first time. Saved a lot of ammo and defense items by not getting grabbed here. Just make sure you avoid that guy's lunge. It's pretty much key to the whole thing. Just wait for him to pop out of the water as soon as he does, run back on yourself. Wait for him to go back into the water and then run to the right around that guy. You guys are going to be like pro speedrunners at this by the time I'm done, just because we're going through it like 7 times. But I could have separated all these to cheese out some extra views, but I thought it's probably a better idea to put everything in one place, just so anybody who's looking for a certain character's run, maybe you want to get the models. Like, the only reason that you would need or you would want to really get this done is either just for personal fun or to unlock the models for yourself. Again, annoyed. I'm going to keep repeating myself like a broken record. Annoyed there's no achievement for these. Like, come on. Even like a 5-score achievement across the board definitely wouldn't hurt. probably get more people to play it as well. I feel like I don't know, don't they count their playtime and stuff like that for each mode, or is it just in general on the game? Because the only replayability on this game really is for achievements, right? Some people may nerd out to it and go for speedruns and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure that most people who replay this are just either doing it for achievements, or probably a small amount of people just doing it for fun. Most people will get the achievements and then stop playing the game. But yeah, let me know if you played through them all or not, or if you got stuck on a certain one, if there was one that was giving you trouble, maybe even the first piece of tofu you get, because that's the hardest in my opinion. It's quite easy when you've got all these grenades. There is another piece of tofu that has, I think, mainly herbs, has a few defense items and just a bunch of herbs, so you just keep taking bites and healing. But we'll get to that one. You can chuck a grenade in this room if you want to get rid of everything that's in there. All in one go. Okay. So, in the parking bay area, chuck a grenade over here to the right if you want to, but if you just take the grab, you'll shove one in his mouth. Eat that grenade, and then you want to get grabbed by this guy on the right. Use another grenade. Then jog on. I'm an aggressive piece of tofu. And again, this licker's going to jump on you if you just stick to the left. Have a grenade, mate. Looks like he's actually chewing on it. It's kind of weird, like he sticks his head in the air like he's trying to swallow it or something. Probably not a good idea, son. Let's keep going. If there's ever a zombie apocalypse, do you really think explosives would be that useful? Obviously, you'd be at high risk of killing yourself, right? I wonder. I mean, if, like, you turn something into red mist, maybe you'd get infected from it because of blood splatter. I don't know, like, it's obviously not going to be the same as this. I don't know, weird thoughts, man. Grenading these fools. We're going to come in here and grenade these guys on the right to get past them. Throw that nade, baby. There we go. Go, go, go. Through the door, to your left. Round these zombies.
What the hell, Harlan? You're late for extraction.
Yeah. I'm en route. Let's go. This guy at the bottom of the stairs here you want to get rid of also. I think you can run around that zombie if you just stick to the left, but because we got so many grenades, you know, it's just easy to do it this way. Grenade in the corridor. It should stun up the licker right there. Make your life a little bit easier. And we're going to go up the stairs here. Don't hang around on these stairs too much because there's a bunch of zombies that spawn by the dark room. Chuck a grenade up here to kill the zombies and stun Mr. X. Took him down to his knee. I think that was because we hit him with one grenade earlier on. And even though he pretty much warps over to this area, he's still, I guess, 50% health towards being knocked down. Just because it carries over, I guess. Get rid of the ivies. Quick grenade to the feet. I really don't see anyone struggling with this one too much. Maybe you'll have to figure out where you do and don't use grenades, because if you spam them out at the beginning and try and kill everything, you will run out by the end. But if you just conserve a little bit, you'll end up with plenty. So this is where I figured out that this zombie doesn't trigger until you get too close to the door. Although I did run near to it and turn around, he still took a second to burst through. Either way, chuck a grenade at his feet, get rid of them two zombies. And you can just run away from this dog and this guy, but feel free to kill him. Sometimes the dog will catch up to you and get a kill off, so let's go. Did I say kill? I meant to say bite. Let's go. And getting grabbed from the back is not ideal because you can't use a defense item there. Boom. No zombies. It's like 5 zombies in one. What was that called in Halo? Killtacular? Boom. So, in case you're wondering what to do in this run, use grenades, stupid. Let's throw a grenade up on this guy. He's down. Let's keep going. You can grenade these guys if you want, but also if you just run around them and head to the ladder, you can get away from them without being grabbed. And spin it around. And again, throw a grenade out here just because there's a couple of lickers coming from your left. Although, I don't think they trigger until you walk forward. So, that was pretty much a wasted grenade. I don't even think it dealt with the zombies that were crawling. But you might want to walk forward before you throw that grenade, or just do what I did and just run for it. Maybe the grenade did take out the crawler zombies, I'm not sure. I think you can just run around to the left of them though. So right here is your time to spam some grenades out. We're going to take out those zombies there, around this G creature, and just keep defending yourself, throwing out grenades. That grenade that blew up took out the one that was grabbing me, so it just fell to the floor. Clear your way and get moving. More zombies. Ran around this one. A few down here. Boom. Feels so good to do this after you've done the normal tofu run, just because it's so hard. Just spamming out nades everywhere. Oh god. Oh no, there's two of them. Ugh. You got a bite of me. Not happy about that. We avoided that chick. Okay, let's go. Done and done. That one's pretty easy, to be fair. Good fun, though. Good fun. You only got bit a few times.
I wanted to meet the Grim Reaper.
See what his image is really quick. Being sliced up by a zombie with grenades on the table. Okay, 9 minutes 8. Not bad at all, not bad at all.
This is Nighthawk. Come in, Alpha. Alpha, do you read? Man, I thought you were all wiped out. I've been trying to... Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
This guy just sounds aggressive as hell. Again, 10 points if you can tell me what they're saying. But you get the flamethrower with this guy, and you don't really use it for much of the run. So, let's burn up these zombies. Why not? Just for the fun of it. Here we go. So this guy has a few different weapons. He has the grenade launcher with like 40 bullets, which is insane. And, like I said, the flamethrower. I think he has a couple of herbs, a couple of defense items as well. I might be wrong. I forget. But this is one of the easier runs. The one at the very end... Oh, the last one I'm going to show you here is probably the easiest by far. Really overpowered. Either way, let's go. What's this one's name? Konjac or something? Konjac? That's how it's spelt. It's not how cognac is spelt, but I guess that's how it's pronounced. I don't know the language, don't hate me. Grenade that fool. Problem is with the grenade launcher and the zombies, they take a second to fall over, so you can't just shoot them with the grenade launcher and then run past them straight away. You sort of have to shoot your bullet and then wait a second. I let this guy grab me just so I could hit him with a grenade. Although a lot of the time, if he hasn't turned around yet, you can just go around the right of him. Getting a good wiggle on there. Look at that tofu wiggle to get around those dogs. That was textbook wiggle. Spot on. Let's go. Okay. Again, trying to squeeze through on the right just here. Only seems to work as tofu. But whatever. Oh, yeah. If I say tofu, that's the one's name, isn't it? That might be confusing. I don't know, man. These things are all varied pieces of tofu. I didn't even know there were different kinds. I don't think I've ever had tofu in my life. I've just played as it in a character in as a character in a video game. Okay, let's go. Obviously, my bucket list is complete now. So exciting. Right, hopping up this ledge. Running around these couple of zombies there here. This piece of tofu glistens, man. He's extra shiny. Look at it. Reflective surfaces. We haven't taken a bite yet either, but I guess it's because we're stupidly overpowered. I'm not sure what that is hissing there. It sounded like a licker to me, but there's no licker there. I mean, there's one above you. I think that we're just about to deal with. Is it here? Or is it further forward? Yeah, it's further forward, man. I don't know why you hear a licker hiss right there. Maybe there's one that comes from behind or something? These guys all start stacking up on the door here, so I was just like, okay, I'll just burn you all then. Because you've got 1,400, or we've got no 1,700 flamethrower fuel left, and I just don't even end up using it that much. There's only a couple of places that I use it, to be fair. And literally there is a stack of zombie bodies on the other side of this door. You'll see it in a minute. It's pretty ridiculous. And look at them all. How would you even get through there? Okay, I took a look to my left as well. Sometimes they'll wait for you. Look at that pile of bodies, man. Okay. Toasty zombie right there. Kentucky Fried Zombie. Good times. Let's go. So yeah, the first licker you fight is up here. And I'm going to hit him with grenade shells. Let's go. Boom. Right at the end. Should only have to hit him with 2 to kill him, I think. Alright. Okay. Running past these zombies. They're nice and slow. Give us that opportunity to get around them. So we got 2 more pieces of tofu after this. One of them, I think, is the one that just has a bunch of herbs and a couple of weapons. And the other one has like a rocket launcher and a Gatling gun and stuff. That's pretty insane. That one's pretty easy to get through. So again, we're just going to run around these guys. No point fighting them. You could just probably chuck a grenade in there if you wanted to. Or use the grenade launcher. It might be a good idea to save your grenade rounds. So right here is the only time I come over to this direction. I feel like if I stand here with the flamethrower, I can just burn all these zombies and end up not getting grabbed. Although I think I still got grabbed in this room. It's a possibility for sure. I just wanted to actually use the flamethrower fuel. I didn't really care about speed. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh, he got me. He got me in the end. He was like touching me with his fingernails. That was so close. Right, so they're all herded over to this side of the room. There's still a few over here though, but I thought now's a perfect opportunity to roast some bitches, so here we go. Burn, zombies. Fire cleanses everything. Okay. Burn. It's a cop zombie. Definitely needs to burn. Wahahaha. There's more over here too. You might as well just have some fun with the flamethrower, to be honest. If you really wanted to be fast, you could just run to the right and get grabbed by those 2 zombies we did previously, but why not have some fun with it? I'm going to use the grenade launcher when I come through this door, just because the licker's waiting at the end of the corridor still for us, so hit him with 1 shell. He should face plant to the floor, and we're off. We've got Mr. X up here who... You can, again, run around to the left if you just want to try and get around him, or you can hit him with a bunch of shells to knock him down. Makes it a little less risky, I guess. I'm unsure if this guy has... Oh, he's chucking grenades at him, okay. Have one of them. Probably still going to take me a few shells to get him to his knee. Oh, there we go, he's done. 1 grenade, 2 grenade shells. Quick maths. When you come through here, there's going to be a zombie chilling on this door. You can shoot through the window right there to try and do some damage to him. Get him out of the way. I wasn't taking any chances because that one is a bit of a joke sometimes. We've got these couple of zombies on the right side to deal with. Thought I might as well take out some of the other ones, why not? Just in case they decide to stroll over and get in the way. Everybody get back. Okay, let's go. Yeah, those zombies can get annoying when you hit them straight away with a grenade launcher round because they'll still keep strolling towards you. It's kind of frustrating.
You're late for extraction.
Okay.
Heads up. Guys at the top just ordered a full cleanup on Raccoon City, so move fast, or you can kiss your ass goodbye.
Right. 2 zombies on the left as well. Usually I just run away from them, but why not get rid of them? Just for the fun. We'll smack this licker in the face that's on the left, so we can get away from him without being touched. I'm not sure if you have health items as this one, but you've got pretty overpowered weapons. So chuck a grenade up there. It should knock back Mr. X. And I was trying to hit him with another couple of grenades here. Take him down to his knee. That should do it, right? Guess not. Hopefully that's done it. Get on your knees. Leave us alone, Mr. X. Okay. Just keep it moving. Right. We've got the ivies here we need to deal with. Why not burn them up? They don't like fire, so give them some fire. This is how you stop them getting up completely in the full run. Let's keep going, keep going. This guy's going to jump through the door. Burn them. Burn them all. Hopefully this one falls over now too. There we go, he's done. And we're going to make for the door. So, we've got this dog chewing away on a cop's leg over here in the corner. It's up to you how you deal with him. A grenade launcher round will suffice, definitely. Let's go. Yeah, so we have a first aid spray and a herb as well. If you get a little bit unhealthy along the way, if you're getting grabbed a little bit too much, can always help you out. We're going to burn up these zombies. Burn up that zombie. Getting grabbed by this dickhead, but he died before he got the bite on me. And Mr. X is coming up the rear right now, which is never a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Looking to stretch that bumhole. Go, 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 go. Boom. Boom. Okay. Let's go, go, go. Around this guy. Down here. Very good. Got lickers on the left we can hit with the grenade round right there. These no-leg zombies we can get around. Sounds like the guy in all the memes that says "Nani." Like that's that guy. Oh. Angry ass piece of tofu. We'll listen to what he says at the end. Hopefully it's comical. Granaten. Boom. Get back, zombies. Oh no, he grabbed me again. This guy is ready for the grab, isn't he? I think if you grenade launch the one you just shoved the grenade into the mouth of, a lot of the time you'll be good to go. You can have a grenade also. Yeah, it's just going to blow them up instantly if you do that, so not a bad idea if you get in a tight spot like I did just there. Still got heals. Might want to make sure you save a grenade for that Ivy at the end. He's really the only one who causes a lot of bother at this point. I was just letting him stack up here and then Mr. X came and punched me in the back of the head. If pieces of tofu have a head. Then this chick was like, I want to taste you, look tasty. Give me a chunk of that sexy tofu. And I was like, well, let's heal up. Rejuvenate my pieces. Here we go, no damage in the thumbnail. Didn't get bitten once. What are you talking about? 0 deaths. Let's listen. He says the same thing.
To meet the Grim Reaper.
Just a little angry. Ah, Shindo! I have no idea what he's saying. I like how they all have their own little image. It's pretty funny. Okay. So that's number 3. Moving on to number 4. I think this is also one of the tougher ones.
This is Nighthawk. Come in, Alpha. Alpha, do you read? Man, I thought you were all wiped out. I've been trying to... Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper, huh? Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
So this one's called Annin Tofu, I think. And right there is why this run is pretty risky. Running through those first few zombies. Just because there's a high chance one of them's going to catch up to you and grab you. I'm not sure if there's an actual line you can take or if that's just RNG right there. Although it's pretty frustrating if you're trying to get through this quickly. But either way, we've got a chunk out of us already in the sewers. Let's go. It's kind of funny how each of these have a little description at the beginning of the run. I should show them at the start of each run. You might have to pause it to see them though. I'll try to extend how long the run's screen for a couple of seconds in case you want to pause it and have a read. This room's the same as it has been for the other runs. Just run straight past all the dogs. A little bit to the left and then to the right to the ladder and all that good stuff. Through this door. And one thing I didn't realise here is that if you can use the other pistol. I was using this pistol for the most of this run and it reloads. It's more powerful, but it reloads so slowly. Like so slowly. I'm already on danger. All this guy has is herbs, so don't worry about taking bites. I mean, look at those herbs. 8 herbs and a blue one as well. Ah, I'm still getting chunked. These dogs, man. They don't want to let me go. Oh no, my head. Ah. Let's go. See, I'd advise if you're trying to do this one to use the other pistol. This is probably one of the other tough runs, but you do have a lot of pistol ammo. And this pistol, although it's really powerful, like I said, it takes forever to reload. Whereas the other one is just a normal pistol with a clip, so... Squeezing past these guys. Moving on, moving on. And even though I used that red and green herb combo, you can probably get to this point without using any herbs. Although, I just wanted to get a viable run that you guys could try and copy if you needed to. Man, I'm still salty about no achievements. Where's the salty tofu? Get past these G creatures. That big ass hand, man. Huge. Let's go. Nice and easy to get past them. They're such a hassle. Onward we go. So, we're gonna swing around this zombie again. Oh no, he got me that time. Oh wow, what was that? I think that's only ever happened to me a couple of times. Someone explain why that happens. Maybe I'm too slippery for the zombie to grab onto my tofu-y bits. Maybe that's what it is. I think I've only ever done that once in the normal campaign, where they actually get the grab on you and you somehow get out of it. I'd love to know how that's done, because my defense item even flashed on the screen and everything. Strange. Go, 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 go. Oh, man. See how risky this room is. Usually we just run straight through it. Oh, no. Leave me alone. Oh, I'm just a humble piece of tofu. God. Go, 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 go. Use. Nice. Okay. We're not 100% health, but most of the way there. So the trick with this liquor to get around him is just to stay at the left until he starts coming towards you. When you get a bit closer, move to the right, and his swipe will miss you. I think if you do the same here, like you head to the left right here and then head to the right, you can avoid his second swing as well. In one of the previous runs, I didn't do that and I ended up getting whacked. Which isn't fun. Not fun at all. Let's go. These zombies, no bother. I like these zombies. They're just chilling in this control room. They let me stroll right past, minding their own business. They're like, hey, there's a piece of tofu, mate. And that's obviously normal. Definitely. So, someone was explaining to me in the comment section, I forget what his name was now, but I appreciate the comment, bro, because he was talking about the lore and stuff. And even though that stuff does interest me, I don't know, it's been like a long time. There was one point when I knew it all and stuff, but it was such a long time ago, I don't remember most of it. But someone was saying that Hunk, the character that you originally play as in this run, has been like in a coma for 2 months or something, and when he wakes up, that's what this is. This is like 2 months after the Leon and Claire incident or whatever. And he wakes up out of a coma and has to escape, and this is like obviously everything that's left. It's crazy, right? Pretty crazy. And that he's always the last guy whenever he's sent out on a mission or whatever, he's the only one who returns, which is why he's called the Grim Reaper. I don't know. It's crazy how in-depth the lore goes in this game, but I think in the original Resident Evil 2 is where a lot of it's explained. There's probably comics or books or something somewhere that explains more of it too. I don't know though. I think Code Veronica also explains more stuff, but I never really got too into that game. Also, our piece of tofu just shit himself during it. He was like, oh, I don't know what he said, but didn't sound very happy. Let's get rid of this guy and get past him. So I think here, yeah, here somewhere is where I started using the other pistol. Good times. This guy's grabbing me, god damn it. No! Getting free bites, man. I appreciate that. This is the family-friendly version of Resident Evil anyway. No blood, just tofu.
What the hell, hunk? You're late for extraction.
What do you mean it's a game about zombies? It's just a game about eating tofu, man.
Kiss her ass goodbye.
Let's go. We must protect the tofu. And this lick is a bug-up. Usually gets a hit on you. Yeah, there he is. You son of a bitch. Let's heal up again. He's still chasing me. He might get another hit on me here. God damn it. I'm a sensitive piece of tofu. Leave me alone. Mr. X. Ah, man. You know that's gotta hurt if you're a piece of tofu. Oh, wow. That was lucky. That was so lucky. God knows how I got away with that. Still got loads of ammo left. Like, you could take your time and kill these zombies if you wanted to, but I was just going for getting through it pretty fast. We're on, is that yellow caution or orange caution with the health right now? Let's get rid of these guys. Get away. Okay, that's the ivies dealt with. Try and shoot them in the yellow bits, so you can get past them, and then you can lure this one zombie that bursts through this door right here away a little bit. And just around him. Don't have to shoot any of those. Squeeze him past that guy. That was close though, he nearly got the grab on me, man. And of course we got this dog waiting for us up here. Just pop him in the face. He's done. It's kind of annoying there is if you shoot that zombie whilst the dog's biting him, he doesn't stand up. I think you have to get closer to him for him to stand up. Or at least if you hit him with a grenade launcher bullet or a grenade, it doesn't do anything until you get close. How many zombies are here? It's leg whacking time. Come on, stack up for the leg smash. Oh, no. Looks painful, man. Now I'm missing a chunk. Chunk of my ear right there is missing. Last two herbs. Let's go. We're back to fine. Managed to give the lick of the jukes there. Shoot this zombie in the leg. Pop, pop. Around this dickhead. That G creature's gotta be pissed, man. We just run around him every time. He's like, why am I even here? What is the point of my existence? Around these guys.
God damn it.
God damn it, my piece of tofu. I must save him. So this is always the toughest part of these runs. Unless you're playing as the piece of tofu that we're going to play as last. Let's go, go, go. Aim for that Ivy, because he's the one that can really screw up this run at this point. Again, it might be a good idea to try and hold off on your defense items and try and save one. We have none left, so we've just got to hope for the best here. I've only got this pistol to defend myself. Aim for the leg, the knee. Go, 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 why are you running so slow? Go, 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 nice stun. Oh my god, that one was so close. Go, 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 go. If you wanted to have some fun, you could always stand at the top of the stairs and just unload your pistol into anything that comes at you, but eventually Mr. X is going to catch up.
I wanted to meet the Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper Tofu. Let's have a look at this guy's picture. Just lying there with herbs on him. So yeah, we went through all of those herbs. That was a lot of herbs. But we got one more character to do. And this one is by far the easiest and probably the most fun as well. Let's get it done.
This is Nighthawk. Come in, Alpha. Alpha, do you read? Man, I thought you were all wiped out. I've been trying to... Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper, huh? Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the RPD. Pick you up there.
Okay, this one's called Flan, and she has the, what's this gun called? I forget what this gun's called. The electric gun's good enough. Also, I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but whenever I use this gun, my frame rate just goes to ass. Like, nothing else in the game drops my frame rate as much as this gun. But, I mean, it's still, you can still see what I'm doing and stuff, so it's not terrible. But I definitely lose, like, 15 frames. I go from 60 to 45 so quick. You can see it, you might be able to see it pretty well, skipping a little bit there. It's annoying, but because you're standing still when you're using that gun, I don't really think it matters. But yeah, she has this electric gun and the rocket launcher, the Gatling gun. She's got so much stuff. You can easily have some fun with this run and just try and kill everything. But I was running past a bunch of it to make sure I had enough ammo. I'd say just save the rocket launcher for when Mr. X shows up. But the Gatling gun is a lot of fun. I took a bite there. I think by the end of this one I had almost died. I was so close to dying. But I think it was my first or second attempt. Didn't really take me many attempts with this one. The other ones all took me more attempts. But this one, you're so overpowered. You literally just have anything you could want. Die, doggos. Mwahahaha. Let's go. So, we got these zombies to run past again here. I think I did end up with 150 ammo left for the Gatling gun at the end, so you can be a little more excessive than I'm being. I don't know, I was just trying to be reserved to make sure I got through it. But look at it go. I think this is also the only piece of tofu with a female voice. Let's go, go, go. And she is the strongest. The Ramen tofu is the strongest tofu, apparently. And we're going to do the same as always with these guys. No point wasting ammo on them, and we can just get past them for free, pretty much. Although, if you want to stun them up, you can use the electric gun. I really don't use that much ammo with it. But what makes it a little bit awkward is this guy firing his little G creature babies into the water. Let's go, go, go. Okay. Again, running past these guys. I feel sorry for the zombies that we just run past. They're just like a waste of time. Let's go, go, go. And this guy. Bye, mate. Yeah, no chunk of tofu for you today. No flan. Let's get out of here, mate. I know a couple of you are asking me to check these out because it's in the original one, I think. I always thought that the tofu mode was in Resident Evil 3, but I guess I was wrong. Let's go. Hey, I was using the electric gun here, so you can get another look here at my frame rate just going to ass while I'm using this. And it kicks straight back in as soon as I stop using it. I wonder why. Maybe there's a driver update for this game I should look into. I mean, I have my graphics card isn't the best. I've only got a GTX 980, and I tend to crank down my settings a little bit just to adhere for that, you know what I mean? Just to make it a little more smoother on my machine. My CPU is just fine. I don't need to worry about my CPU. It's pretty powerful. I really think these days your CPU isn't as much of a problem than your graphics card, right? Because you need VRAM to make the game run well. I've still got a 6-core CPU, which is an i7, which is still a pretty good CPU. I'm not sure what is it a 5820K? I might be wrong. Again, not the best CPU, but definitely not the worst. I've never really seen any problems with my CPU though, just my graphics card, man. The 980 is limited to like, I think it's 4 gig of VRAM. And nowadays, if you've got your settings all the way up to high, you're probably talking you want about 5 or 6, probably 8. I'm not sure what 1080s have, but... Ah well, man, I can't afford to drop the money into one of those right now, to be honest. Also, if I bought a new graphics card, I'd probably want a new monitor as well. Hey man, if anyone wants to just give me the money, you know what I mean? Fucking go ahead, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Always amazes me how much you see on some people's streams, like people get donated and stuff. It's not about like jealousy or anything like that. I just think it's fucking awesome that there's that much support these days, like injected into streaming and YouTube content creation. Like it's blown up so much over the last few years for so many people. Okay, we're going to use this thing again with these guys. I don't know, man, I never really did too much streaming. I sort of go on and off with my streaming where I'll feel like doing it for a while. It's tough to keep up with. Like, video creation's a lot different. Just because I can work on stuff in my own time and work on bringing you guys whatever content I can on YouTube. But streaming, I don't know, I feel like to be a successful streamer these days, you have to be like one of the best at like a multiplayer game, you know? That's tough, man. It's not easy. Not easy at all. But the YouTube channel's growing. It's not gone down the shitter completely yet, even though YouTube doesn't notify anyone of my videos. Even though I could be doing better on YouTube. I tend to look on the bright side, man. Like, a lot of people say stuff to me in the comment section, like, you know, how come you have so many subs and you don't get that many views? And to be honest, I try not to let it bother me too much. Like, YouTube changed their algorithms and stuff, and to be honest, there's nothing you can do about it, right? Not a fat lot I can do at all. If YouTube doesn't want to notify my subs of my videos, there's not a huge amount I can do about it, but just get on with it and try and bring in new subs. And get people to hit that notification button, you know what I'm saying, guys? So if you want to help me out, just hit that notification button. Because we got to get people to do that now. Which is dumb. You can see how easy this is with the Gatling gun, man. I'm going to use the electric gun on this guy. Let's go, go, go. But yeah, I really feel like the way they should have handled that switch where they brought out the notification bell is to make it so that at first the notification button is turned on. Because otherwise, say if you had a ton of subscribers and they'd subscribe to you before the notification bell was a thing, like me, which is kind of the case for me, those guys that have subscribed before that point are just going to stop getting your notifications, which kind of sucks. They should have really made it so that your previous subscribers before that point count as having the notification bell on for all the channels that they've subbed to, and they can come back and turn them off if they want to, you know? Not just flat out turning everybody off and saying if you want to see this person's notifications, go and turn them on, because that just means that, like, all the work I've done to gain those subscribers in the past is pretty much down the toilet, right? Because if all of a sudden people's videos disappear from people's sub boxes, they're just not going to show up, right? Like, people are just going to forget about that person because they're not going to see their videos anymore. It's the same with anything. It's almost as if YouTube doesn't know how social media works. Like, think about how you use Twitter. I'm not saying, you may be different, you may not use it this way, but the majority of people will hop onto Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, any of that stuff, and they'll scroll through, right? Actually, I can't talk for Snapchat because I don't use it, I don't know how it works. But like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you'll jump on there and you'll scroll through people's stuff that and whoever your friends are or people that you follow, right? You'll see in that section. But now, like, imagine if all of a sudden all the people you'd followed or friended or whatever over the years, all of that was just removed, and you had to go back to each individual person and say that you wanted to see that person's content. I guarantee you wouldn't be able to remember half of the people. Or there might be some people that, you know, you don't really keep up with that much, but you still enjoy to see their content every so often on your homepage. Maybe you'll drop them a like or just check out what they're doing. But if that all of a sudden Oh, sorry, if that person's content all of a sudden disappears, you're not even going to know about it, are you? So, it just seems like really... Oh, wow. Was that an attack, or was that him face planting? That must have been an attack. Does anyone else think it's kind of dumb, the way they've done things? Or is it just me? Spray! I just think they're not really thinking about their creators. And they only really care about the people who have got millions of subs. When, to be honest, those people who have got millions of subs don't really need any help. Because they're already set, right? Like the people who have spent a lot more time to try and get anywhere with YouTube have just been screwed over the last couple of years. I know it's not just me. It's frustrating when you see people talk about it, saying you should get more views and stuff, and there's not really a fat lot you can do about it. You just keep on doing your thing, try not to sell out, and just produce content that you're not happy making. I guess that's my advice to anyone out there who's struggling. Unload all of those bullets into Mr. X's face. It felt pretty good to do this. Let's go. So there we go. I had a little bit of a ranty chat at the end there as well, because that run's kind of easy and you don't really need my guidance for it. Hopefully, if you're trying to do these yourself, you've already done that one. It's pretty simple.
I wanted to meet the Grim Reaper.
Let me know what you think about it in the comment section anyway. Also, let me know what you thought of these game modes. Good fun. Definitely enjoyed them. This one's being kept in the lab where the cure that you get for Sherry is the cure for the T-virus. Oh, G-virus. Get your facts straight, Freems. Much love for being here, everyone, anyway. And, yeah, don't take my rantiness for saltiness, because I really don't look at the numbers all that much. I just try to keep making the content that I enjoy. Again, appreciate you guys being here. Have a great day, everyone. And all that good YouTuber stuff, support and everything, blah, blah, blah. Support your content creators. Love everybody. Have a good day. Bye, 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 bye. Until next time, take it easy.